lot better.
All right, welcome to the stream. You're like freaking Liam from Critical Role. All right. Last time our adventurers had invaded the final room of the castle. After some rounds of combat, Nairu getting knocked unconscious, the dwarf seemingly, well, knowing you all recognizing this dwarf to be Gundren Seeker, was raised from unconsciousness and was told to stay the fuck in the hallway. Meanwhile, you guys gangbanged a freaking drow, died in pretty much a few minutes, and Rain was setting up to seemingly get the perfect angle for a perfect cast. Goofy movie reference. From that, we did start at the new top of the order, so we will start with Pete with a whopping 25 initiative. Pete, what would you like to do?
Okay, so is the drow alive or the drow is dead?
The drow is pretty much battered. Battered and dead.
It was a doppelganger looking thing.
So wait, but
Yes,
like, is
was
it like
a
up
unit.
and still fighting?
No, that thing is dead. It's
Dead.
it's
Okay.
Dead. Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna take a sword attack at the bugbear I can attack. Not bugbear.
Bugbear.
The hobgoblin. Wait, are we not fighting the hobgoblins? We're trying to...
So you were present there. Was Pete actually present in there during it?
Yeah, Pete killed the first one.
Yeah, Pete was present and did
Yeah,
see
he
the
killed one, then I did
conversation
the-
about the hobgoblins and the hobgoblins agreeing for that partial pact and the hobgoblins attacking just the bugbear.
Got
Which
it.
all that
Okay.
happened after he killed one of them.
Yeah.
Or attacked one of them.
Yeah,
No, he
that.
killed one.
Yeah. That was before.
That started the intimidation.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly.
And you say the bugbear is like a lot bigger than a normal bugbear?
Yeah, he's a lot bigger. He has a morning star, and he did demolish one hobgoblin very simply.
Could I hit it with a longbow from here?
It's got like one layer of
is.
cover.
It is.
Mm.
So anyway, I did cast Hold Person, so it is paralyzed, Pete.
Then I'm
Yes.
definitely going to attack with a longbow.
Yeah. Hold on.
So paralyze is advantage, right?
No,
Yeah, I
it's,
believe paralyzed.
no,
It fails
grit.
strength and dex. Any rolls against the creature has advantage.
Yep.
Any attacks that hit the creature within 5 feet is critical.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. 5 feet.
Ooh, wait.
Forgot.
Okay.
If it's a range, then they would lose that advantage, right?
Yeah.
No, they lose
Ranged,
the
you get
critical.
advantage,
They lose
but
the
it's not a
critical.
critical.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
only it's prone where you get the disadvantage from a ranged attack.
All right, then fuck it. I'll go 5, 10, 15. Get up here
All right.
and attack with my short sword.
All right. Short sword attack. Let's see it.
And this is it with advantage. Let me get back over to... So that is a 21.
21 hits.
And that is an auto critical, correct?
Yes, because
Yes.
you're within 5 feet. Yep.
So that would be 16, 17 damage.
17 damage. All right.
And then I will take my bonus action attack
All right.
with my non-magical sword. 22.
22 hits. Yep.
Another 10 damage.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
He was
It
pretty
is
battered.
as-
He was pretty battered from the hobgoblins earlier.
Yeah, they were rolling very nicely.
As Pete is like sliding through like the remains of this doppelganger, kind of like almost going underneath Norbak's legs, and just kind of opens up this bugbear's belly.
Don't you have
He
a
like,
jump? Don't you?
I do have a jump.
Oh, okay.
I could jump over, but
look,
I
he's
kind of like like just kind of like slide
Little
under,
door.
open up his belly,
Sliding through
just
the
get
blood.
covered in viscera. And then you see kind of wakes up and realizes he doesn't remember the last last minute or so, probably. He's like, hey, what's going on?
He just went into a battle frenzy.
Yeah, exactly. And that'll be my turn.
All right. As the hulking bugbear, completely distracted by the hobgoblins surrounding him. This little bunny comes out of nowhere. 1, 2, and the bugbear just fucking is demolished and falls over. I hate you right now, Nate. And the hobgoblins just drop their swords, like not drop their swords, drop their stances, lower their swords, and kind of look at you like, hey, that was ours.
Sorry, I didn't realize there was a dance card this evening.
So with that said, you guys are out of initiative. So the hobgoblins like look at the body and then look at you and it says, the deed's done. We appreciate your assistance. We'll stick to our word. And
So
they sheathe their
as
swords.
I was about to cast, like you saw me like starting to gather the energy to cast out something that everybody's seen multiple times, and then they
Not
said,
everybody.
Yeah, not everybody.
No, didn't you guys see that last? Oh no, I'm sorry. When you were controlling it, only a couple people saw it.
We're talking about the shape water again?
Yeah,
shape
yep,
water.
yep.
That's what I was shooting for. So yeah, and then as they like lowered their stance, I went like this and looked like kind of confused, and then they said what they said, and then I just dropped the spell.
I would like to inspect the not drow, not dark-skinned elf that's at my feet right now.
So the dark. Okay, all right, yeah.
The dark-skinned elf that turned into something else.
So you look through. It actually doesn't have any pockets. It was pretty much naked. The cast itself, like whatever, the doppelganger itself was to be able to change its skin and appearance, but there was a spell on it to have it clothed. It has no pockets.
So just naked on the floor.
Yep. With
Okay,
no
was
like,
there any,
with
a
like
weapon
no
or anything
genitalia or
around
anything. No, it was using bare fist damage. Remember?
No, I don't. It died so quick. I don't remember. But that's okay.
Not Nyrooks could differ otherwise.
Okay. Well then,
Yeah.
I would check the room that it came from, make sure there's nothing else in there.
While he's doing that, I look in the bugbear's belongings and shit. My roll was a 19.
Okay. You look over. You check its pockets. You found like a wad of cheese, that knife that it had to hold Gundren up to his throat, but there's no money. There's nothing there. There's no anything of interest.
Did you say a wad of cheese?
Yeah. He had a wad of cheese
He was holding
in his pocket.
cheese up to his neck?
No.
The knife.
He had
to
a
cut
knife.
The cheese.
He had a knife to cut the cheese. That's right. He had a knife that was holding Gundren up to his throat. It's in his pocket. You found that knife in his pocket. I also said cheese. I said both.
Okay, cool. So it's a cheese knife. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's cool. I take the cheese knife.
You have one cheese knife.
You have the cheese knife without the cheese?
And then I quickly run over to Normac. No, I leave the cheese. And I go, look, I found a weapon for you. And I give him
the cheese
I'm
knife.
not even. I'm looking at this room. I'm not even.
All right.
I stick it in his pocket.
I did.
Sleight of hand it into his pocket.
Bullshit.
You hear from down the hall like, all right, is it safe? Can I fucking move?
Max will call, stay there for now and talk to the hobgoblins and be like, you know what these guys were planning? Why did they try to capture this one dwarf specifically?
They've sheathed their swords and they say, we know nothing of his plans. He didn't share anything with us. But to be frank, that wasn't part of our deal either. Our deal was that you would leave us in peace if you let us kill him.
And we have. No one is fighting anymore.
They look around and you're like, you're still in the castle.
Okay, I
Well, we
turn
got what
around
we came for.
and I line up
true.
Naruk just like from the door frame just wheezes like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And she's gonna make her way out into the hallway where the dwarf is.
All right. The dwarf looks a little frantic and looks at you. He's like, "Aye, lass, we good?"
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not feeling well. Maybe someone else can talk. And she just kind of like huddles over.
Make a. I don't know what this is. Give me a. Give me a strength check.
Okay. Just straight. Okay.
It could be technically athletics, but I don't feel like it is.
So just straight strength.
No. Actually, give me a Constitution check.
Constitution. Okay.
Yeah. I like that better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
9.
As you say that, you like kind of like almost fall on top of the dwarf. Like you're talking and you just feel really weak and you fall on top of the dwarf and the dwarf's like, "Aye!" and you collapse on top of him. No damage done.
Okay.
Buddy, you see this and you see Nyruk literally just like topple on top of the dwarf and she kind of like gets to her knees and like looks a little embarrassed maybe. I don't know, Nyruk, what would you do?
She'd be like, oh, wow, the floor came up really fast. Well, you smell so bad right now. She starts like kind of gagging a little bit.
The dwarf like brushes off like any like debris that came from the fall and the blood maybe that you have on top of you. Definitely have blood on top of you. And he like kind of looks disgusted. He's like, "Well, no harm done, I guess."
She kind of like just, yeah, you're not wrong. Who's to talk? I'm covered in my own blood.
So, all right, Byron, what do you want to do?
I want to get the fuck out of this castle and go sleep. I'm tired.
Okay. Well, so what are you like? Are you just standing there thinking that?
No, I'm walking out of the room saying, "We got what we came for. Let's go."
Okay. Mags, what are you doing?
Mags is gonna go to the room that Normac went into and be like, "Normac, if there's nothing else you need here, we gotta head out soon. The hobgoblins are getting a little itchy that we aren't out of the castle yet."
Okay, I'll be right behind you. I just want to see if there's anything in this room.
Okay, there's nothing in that room.
Okay, then I would follow Mags.
As I go to that room, can I just also be looking around the room we're in right now to see if there's anything that stands out?
Yeah, give me an investigation.
So this doppelganger thing was just sitting in a closet, basically.
Ooh, that's
you put 2 and 2 together. The doppelganger probably wasn't originally there. It just used that as a surprise attack location.
Oh.
What was the roll?
It was a 6. It was not good.
6.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. You look around. You see, like I said, when you originally walked in, occasional pieces of like dried meats and things like bedding, and it looks like this was definitely fancier than the other rooms. And there's like one kind of like makeshift chair that looks kind of throne-esque. That's the size of the bugbear. But there's nothing other than that. There's nothing else you discern.
Okay, in that case, Mags is also going to make her way out of the room to the rest of the party and try to start making her way out of this castle.
All right.
I'm also making my way out. As I'm walking past, I just kind of make a generalized blanket statement. I look over at whichever hobgoblin was talking and say, sorry if my furry friend robbed you of any vengeance. I understand the need or want for vengeance, and then I walk out.
They don't say anything. They kind of just give. One of them gives you a nod.
Yeah, they're done with us. We're done with them. Let's go.
As we go out of this room, can I try that other door that I was at the other end of the hall to see what was behind it?
Yeah, give me a sec. So, Nyruk, we'll just say you're here.
I was gonna say if Nyruk was there, I would have helped her out of the room.
Rain, what do you want to do?
I asked them for their names before we leave, and tell them that I tell them my name, and I say, "Gentlemen, my name's Rain. If there
Of the
ever,
Burning
ever is
Brazier.
another time that our paths cross, you have our help. What can I call you guys? What are your names?
Give me a charisma check.
Charisma.
Well, as I suddenly think of names that I never thought of.
Random name generator, go.
Well, one was named. So the one looks
suddenly
over.
Think of names I never thought of.
Yeah,
It's like an oxymoron.
You know, yeah.
That's one of the names, actually.
His name. The one of the goblins like looks at you and says, "I'm Tony. This is Ben." And then the one in the back just pops in and just goes, "Hey, I'm Mouse."
Okay, Tony and Mao.
Tony, who's been the one that's been speaking.
He's the smart one.
We appreciate that offer, but I don't think our lines of work will most likely collide. But
And I just leave. I don't say anything else.
Do
I
the
just
hand
leave.
gesture on the way out, like you're lining them up again.
As soon as I turn right. As soon as I walk, I go like this, and then I leave.
Mouse goes, "Wow, that Asimar was really weird." Pete, what do you want to do?
Yeah, okay.
Can I, like, just real quick before we leave, can I inspect the doppelganger? And like specifically, I'm looking like, is it a creature of the Underdark? Is it something I would recognize? And
yeah, you can go ahead and investigate. Investigate is what you want to do?
Yeah, investigate works.
Yeah, investigate. So
yeah.
So you recognize the drow. You've seen drows
Yeah,
in the Underdark before. Well, you even with investigation 3, you're not that dumb. I'll say that you can clearly see 2 and 2 that it was once a drow, and now it is something that you have no idea what that is.
It's some foul magic that the drow is used to transform itself. It's still obviously a drow.
Right. Yeah.
Poke it once with your sword.
So as he sees you all start to collect in the hallway, Gungeon's like, "All right, now you got the map, right?"
You got the what?
The map.
Speak up, Sonny. I can't hear you.
He screams like as you're ending your sentence. The map. He's looking kind of
I
frantic.
can't hear him.
He's actually like kind of frantic now.
You're so frantic that your fucking mic is not making. It's not coming through. I can't hear what the hell you're saying.
You can't hear me?
No, when you yell, your mic mutes you.
He's like the map, and he screams it like.
Oh, the map. The map. Yes, we got the map. And I
show it to me.
Walking.
He sticks his hands out. He's like, "Show it to me." The bugbear took it from me when he accosted me in the woods, so I need it.
I don't have it.
Listen, I appreciate the help, but this was all part of the plan. I need the map. They took it from me.
I was just here to come get you. I do not have a map.
Who is they?
King Groll, the dumb bugbear that captured me.
The one that was in that room.
Yes.
I looked at his body. I didn't find it. Are you saying it's still on him?
I don't know. He didn't show me where he took my stolen belongings.
I literally.
He goes, "Listen, I'm sorry to be short with you, but that map is worth everything. We need to find the map."
Fine, we'll find the map. Tell me what happened. So you had the map. I need to know what happened.
So after, if you recall, well, actually, he looks at you and he looks at Reddit and Iruk and Buddy and Mags and was like, "If you recall, I hired you to escort the wagon. After I went ahead of you the day before, I was accosted and captured by a group of goblins. From juggling between goblin hideout to a cave to this castle. Okay, I don't know how and where and in what amount of days, but eventually I was captured here, and the map was taken from me, and I do know it was given to the bugbear because I saw the hobgoblins hand it off to him."
those hobgoblins that were in the room?
He's like, aren't all hobgoblins the same?
Okay, I
That's
pop my
racist.
head back in the room and just say, "Hey, Tony, you guys have a map?"
Map? Nah, we don't know anything about a map.
Yeah, I want to insight check that fucking guy immediately.
Sorry, I'll just say this.
I'm
I made him sound like he
immediately
was
behind
lying, but I didn't mean to make it like that.
Okay,
So,
well, if he
but
says
yes, you can roll an
no
insight
anyway, I'd still.
Yeah, you can roll an insight check.
Jay walks in. I take the corner. This is where I am.
All right.
24.
A 24? No,
Yeah.
he's not lying to you. He has no idea what map you're talking about.
I peek back out the other door, and I'm like yelling next to Pete's ear because he keeps standing in the doorway in my way, and say, there is no map in here.
Max will be like, well, we checked the bugbear and the creature. Should we check the dead hobgoblins to see if they have the map on them?
Are they gonna like it if we go in and start messing around with their friend's corpse?
The dwarf is like, listen, I understand what you've done for me. I appreciate it, but we cannot leave without this map. I 100% guarantee you it was with the bugbear some way, somehow.
Where?
Somebody cut open this fucking bugbear.
He pulls out a knife and goes into the big bugbear.
Yeah. I yell for Tony. I'm like, Tony, we can't
right.
leave here
Pete,
until we get a map.
Pete, give me a performance check.
Do a performance?
Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna make this real fun. First, we're gonna do medicine check.
Okay. Medicine's +3.
All right, that's fine. Let's see how well it is. A 20?
Let's go,
A dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
All right. So you like, as scary as it sounds, you all just watch Pete just calmly take out a blade and just start dressing the body of a bugbear. Like he is slicing through it naturally, cutting the skin, peeling it back, accurately breaking through the rib cage, checking each organ.
Jesus.
He's
Fucking autopsy, huh?
Yeah, he's doing an autopsy right now. I actually, with that 20, I won't even have the performance check.
Can I
do the performance check anyway? I want to do the performance.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Can I do a medicine check to
it was messy.
follow
As he's cutting
what
through expertly,
what
blood
he's
is
doing.
like shooting out everywhere, like just everywhere. As
I'm proficient in medicine. Can I assist him so it's not like that?
no, it's the performance that is making it messy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. While he's doing that, I'm gonna look around the.
The hobgoblins
this
like
room.
lean against the wall and just go have at it. We really don't care what you do with his body.
Okay, so they're just chilling.
So I'm gonna look in this room. Now, I mean, I don't know. I rolled a 19 on investigation for the hobgoblin.
Before you do that, really quick, buddy, what do you want to do? You haven't said anything.
I'm just watching. I'm waiting for the group.
You're just standing in a corner looking catatonic at people?
I'm hanging out next to Gundren.
Okay.
All right. So.
Can Naruk say something real quick?
Yeah.
So overhearing this conversation, she'll say, "Don't the hobgoblins know where he stashes his stuff? Like, doesn't he have like a room or like a place where he goes to sleep? Like if it's not him, maybe it's there."
Who are you saying this to?
Just the people in the hallway, just in
Okay.
general.
So yeah, Buddy, Mags, Normac, and Byron hear that.
Hey, Tony. Does he, as now
Hold
there's
up.
not even a he anymore because
Uh-huh.
he's just a mess of shit on the ground, have like a place he kept his stuff? Like secret hide thing?
Everything he owned was in here, huh?
Mags is gonna think about what she saw while she was going through the room, and just yell. Wait, check
All
the
right.
chair. Maybe
Hold
check the chair.
on. So Rain did an 18 in investigation. All right, so Rain, you remember Mags going through everything, and you think that was sloppy work. I could do better. So you start looking everywhere. You check the chair. You actually find like 5 pieces of gold that probably just dropped out of his pocket. You check the bedding all to the top corner, and what you find is a rolled up old archaic scroll.
I take it. I go, got it. and I
The case cracker.
I got it. The case cracker right here. And I
Gundren's now getting impatient. He peeks through the door. He's like, "Are you sure?"
don't know. This is probably it.
You show it to him. Yeah, he goes, "Yeah, that's it. That's it. We can go
Alright,
now."
Good. Okay.
Pete,
Calm down,
Yep.
little man. We're gonna
Oh,
be fine.
actually, hold on. I did
Oh.
forget this. In his actual like betting, you can get the idea. Like you look at the bugbear. He's an older bugbear. He put all his money in his mattress. So like he had 220 silver pieces, and I'm not doing the math. You figure that out. 220 silver pieces and 3 potions of healing.
227 silver pieces.
220 silver pieces.
and
Okay.
you found 5 gold under a chair.
Yeah, I know. I added that already. And what else?
And then 3 potions of healing.
Potions of healing. Nothing to see here, guys.
Yeah, can I see if he just dug all that shit out of the mattress?
I mean,
just find
yeah,
out.
everyone saw it because Rain originally was like, "Map! I got it here!"
Here, I found it. I'm still digging in with my other hand. And I'm just stuffing shit. Here, somebody grab it.
All right.
Alright. And, yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, now my pockets are fully packed with fucking coin. I walk and you can hear them jingling around.
Great.
Let's
Great.
go.
As you walk by me, I say, "Great, you're about as stealthy as I am now."
Huggerden, lead the way. And I point with the map out the door.
All right. All right.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Pete, stop playing around the muck.
I just grab a little piece of the liver, put it in my pocket, and follow everybody else out.
That'll be a great snack for later.
I can't get out of
Not
here.
even the whole liver, just a piece of the liver.
As
That's a
you
big
guys
bugbear. Not
as you
big
guys
as
do
Pete.
that, the two hobgoblins with the normal name kind of like just stand in the corner and just stand against the wall and just watch you guys out, and Mouse in the background, which seems like a relatively smaller hobgoblin, is like, "Bye."
Bye, have a good time.
I leave. I cast prestidigitation and leave a fart smell in the room.
It
I
is done.
An old man fart smell.
This is the way.
I catch up to Naruk and like throw an arm over my shoulder to help drag her big ass out. While doing that, I cast my last lay on hands point of healing. So you get 1 more health,
Where are we going?
just in case.
I want to peek.
I yell for Byron. I'm
So-
Or not Mags,
who's-
Naruk. What did I say?
So
Naruk.
who's escorting Gundren?
He's in the middle. He's
Yeah,
in the
all of
middle.
us.
we
Yeah.
could
All right.
Yeah.
So Gundren, like as you guys are talking, like Gundren's like, "All right, can you guys take me back to Phandelver?"
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm rear guard in this
I
escort,
put
if that
I put
matters.
the map in my pocket. I don't give it to him.
Well, he does have his hand out for it.
That's fine. I'll tell him I'll give it to him later.
He's like, "No, that's mine."
Dungren, shut the hell up and just follow us. I'll give you the map when we
Gundren,
get back.
Gundren like is adamant. He's like, "I need that map. That's my property."
Can I insight check Gundren to make sure it's actually Gundren? Because I just
Yeah.
saw the drow turn into something else. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh God. All right. Let's see. What can I do?
And then after this, for all intents and purposes, like, well, whatever you guys want to explore less of the map, I'll explain. But you guys get the hint or the feeling that the castle is relatively empty, other than the hobgoblins left.
Yeah, pretty confident
also
we
got
went
an
just
8,
about
so-
everywhere.
Yeah.
Great again.
What was the roll? I'm sorry.
An 8.
An 8. I mean, yeah, it looks like a dwarf, smells like a dwarf, acts like a dwarf. Must be a dwarf.
Looks like the same guy that you met
Yeah.
days ago.
I'm just like, yeah, I remember him being like this when he hired us too. Let's get out of here. I will say, whoever's at the front of the party, I'll be like, just watch out, because that owl bear might still be in this castle somewhere.
I'll take the lead on the way out.
So Pete takes the lead.
I stand in this room and I point towards the door that me and Nairuk came in originally, and I
Gundren,
say, "We did that."
Gundren grabs Rain by the arm and is like, "Listen, I'm not letting you go until you give me that map." And he literally just walks with you, like with his hand on your arm, like just squeezing quite
That's fine.
tightly.
You can hold my hand. Come on. So I'll hold on to him, and then he can come with me.
He looks pissed.
Assisting the elderly.
That's fine.
Great.
Yeah, he's very pissed.
Every tour stream. He's your All right, he's
If
your
you
walk.
want me to do any rolls, Dastin, you let me know.
No, there's no rolls. He's I mean, literally,
Okay.
you could like flick this guy and he'd be dead. He has 4 health. It's fine. I'll be very open about that.
I'm rear guarding, keeping
all right,
my eyes open for
You're real
anything.
rear garden. All right. So is there
Rear
anywhere
wheel.
for saving time? Is there anything else you want to explore in the castle?
I think we've cleared everything, right?
The only thing you guys haven't cleared is the room north, like north of Rain and Nairuk and west of Mags.
Do we know that?
You see a curtain, and Mags sees a door.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
Max did say that she was going to try to look beyond it and see if there was anything that we needed to worry about behind the door.
Oh, this right here?
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
I
fuck
said you
yeah,
didn't hear
let's go in
anything.
there.
But you talking
Yeah,
about like
let's do it.
last game?
Let's go.
So okay,
Yeah,
so
let's
go.
you go ahead and open the curtain. And you see what looks to be a storeroom with barrels and sacks of flour, sacks of foodstuffs, and then what looks to
Lots
be.
of sacks.
Hold on a second.
I go in and I top up off like my rations and everything like that. Oh, is this the entrance that we could have come in?
That's right.
Does it lead out to the woods?
So as you like come in, you could see what looks to be like a tarp that was there, and a opening through the wall, through the rubble, that leads outside.
Max is going to
That
join
would've been
Pete and also just scavenging supplies real quick if there's anything easy to transport and non-spoilable, perishable.
Can I investigate this room to see if there's anything that I give a shit about?
Yeah, I'll say for time's sake, it's just foodstuffs.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are there any Werthers?
Yeah, there's
All right,
Werthers.
I
They're
just take the Werthers.
They're like the goblin
Candy.
variety of it, though. So you go ahead. You want to eat one?
God.
I want just the Werthers. And,
The Werther's goblin variety.
Yeah, and maybe a
It
lollipop.
tastes like twigs and dirt.
Okay. All right. I say
Dingleberry flavored.
Oh, is this a door too? Oh, nice. Hi.
So, okay, so you guys found that you put 2 and 2 together. That this was the other entrance that goblin you captured in the beginning before you approached the castle was mentioning.
Oh shit, I forgot all about that guy. Feels like it was months ago we talked with him.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to do before you go back to Fainland? Are you guys just hightailing it back to Fainland?
Yes.
All
I
right.
say
So
we
as you
go.
guys, I say as 11. It's like, so for over the table, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you guys see it's close to like relatively after midday based on the location of the sun. Yeah, I'll say it takes the rest of the day quite late to arrive back to Fainland. You guys get back to Fainland maybe like 11 o'clock at night.
Nice.
Okay.
But we got it.
So yeah, you arrive back to Finland, and Gundren literally is like, "All right, I need to go to the inn. I need a drink."
I like the way you think.
I'll join you.
Naruk is gonna rest up. She's going to bed.
Would we know if that town hall, the new town hall dude, would he still be staying at the inn?
You're talking about wow, I'm forgetting his name.
Sildar?
Sildar,
his name?
yeah. You're talking
Yeah,
about Sildar?
Yeah.
You don't know. You could inquire.
Yeah, I'll go ask it if Sildar is still staying at the inn, or if he knows where he's staying.
Sure, yeah. So you you go to the inn. Shit, you guys remember all these old characters that I don't give a damn about because y'all have been in the same spot for so long.
But we care.
Yeah, I know.
care.
I know, and that's important. That's important, right?
Yeah, it means that the book made good characters.
Toblin, yeah, you guys recognize Toblin. He's polishing some glasses, and there's a few people in the inn. Toblin's like,
Is
yeah,
Don
no,
there?
Sildar hasn't stayed at the inn since the first day he arrived. You might go check. You might go check for him at the town master hall. Or maybe, and then he pauses for a second, and he's like, maybe he took Harbin's home, because that guy was a piece of shit.
If it's 11 p.m., I'm just gonna be like, no, it's too
Yeah, we
late.
can go
If he's not here, we'll just go tomorrow. And I do want to say, as we were going into town, I just left like another 2 copper at the Shrine of Timora as we were coming back in from our adventure.
Cool, yeah. The what's her name? I think it's Halia. Sister Griel, who is not there at 11 a.m. Thank you for that. At 11 p.m. Thank you.
And I would go there too, but if there's nobody there, I would just.
Yeah, nobody's there. Like the town is completely like it's quiet. Everyone's asleep, except the inn.
Is Don at the inn?
Don is not at the inn.
Damn it. I tell Gendron, hold on, I might have something special, and I run upstairs to my room to check on my brew. My like slightly tainted blood apple cider brew.
I at this time, because I still have the map, I want to make a copy of the map.
Want to make a copy of the map
for myself? Yeah.
All right. So like, Gundren's sitting at the table with you, like attached by your hip, everything, and he sees you pull out the map.
Okay.
He's like,
all right. So I'll say this. So then I'll tell him, I'm like, I think you should go buy everybody a round of drinks.
He's like, I'm not leaving until you give me the fucking map.
So I'm trying to persuade him.
All right, go ahead.
To go buy a round of drinks.
I'll tell you now, the DC is very high.
Well, I use my 20 portent.
Is it a natural 20 portent?
Yes, it is.
It's a natural 20 portent. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna own this 20. I don't know if I'm gonna own this 20 because he would die for this map. I'm sorry. Yeah, he would. I'm gonna break that natural 20. He like. I'll say this. He's like, listen. All right, I have no problem paying you guys for the job you've done, paying for a round. Like, he kind of like hesitates. So he says that when I get some money, because the bugbear took it all. But you got to understand, this map is something me and my brothers have discovered. This is very close to me. And I
promise you will get the map.
Max is gonna go.
Why can you not give it to me now and I share it with you?
Why can't you tell us what's going on?
Tell me why.
He pauses for a second. I had full intentions of telling you everything because I was going to hire you for this job in the first place, but I need the map.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I take the map out. I spread it out on the table.
Okay.
When she
all right.
hears
tell me everything.
That he's gonna buy a round. She's gonna go and just get a round of drinks for everybody and say, charge it to his tab and point at Gundren, and make sure to get that good sarsaparilla for Rain.
Ah,
a double
sarsaparilla.
You're gonna do him dirty like that? You know damn well this man has no money. All right. Cool. So Toblin completely acknowledges you, says, yeah, no problem, keep them coming, I got it. Anything for you spending money. And then Gundren just sees you pull it out and is like, listen, this is the map to the Wave Echo Cave. We're gonna pause for a second. Does everyone remember that long story I told you in the very beginning? Did you take notes?
Yeah, it's the one where Wave Echo Cave, it's like where the goblins had like a bunch of their artifacts and stuff. Hold on.
It wasn't the
I don't-
goblins. I know that was a little while ago, so I'm just seeing if you guys remember what the Wave Echo Cave is.
Yeah, hold on. It's probably under Nosage's notes.
No, I got it. Phandelver made a pact to share a mine in the cave, and it was rich in resources and had great magical powers, and had a forge of spells made to create magic items. And
Mm-hmm.
was attacked by orcs and destroyed in the battle, and the location was lost.
That's right. That's right. So he says, we, the Rockseekers brothers, have been searching for this map for a long time because we wanted to find the forge and renew it and rebuild Phandelver to the great glory that it used to be when the Wave Echo Cave was
Yeah, the
What's the word?
Phandelver's pact.
when it was correct, when the Phandelver's
Dwarven
pact was
mine
active.
with human mages. Orcs took it over with mercenary wizards. A spell battle destroyed the cave. But Normac doesn't know any of this shit. So
No.
sorry, but
Yeah,
I did
but-
take, I
yeah,
think,
but-
pretty good notes, right? Those
Yeah,
weren't
but
bad.
You took notes for a story that other people heard. So
Gendron's map may lead to cave. Iarmo has been missing. We dealt with that.
Guillermo?
And then someone in Phandelver might know about Cragmaw Castle, looking for Gundren and map. That's what I got. And then at the end of that episode, we leveled to level 2, guys. And then the following one, Nosage died. Great.
So
Good times.
okay. I don't remember. I don't know exactly what the parts of that were over the table, or that was all over the table. That you were just talking
Yeah,
about.
because Normac doesn't actually know any of this, so I
Yeah.
was just saying my notes on it was a dwarven mine with human mages. Orcs took it over with mercenary wizards. Spell battle destroyed the cave, and Gendron's map may
Yeah.
lead to the thing.
So
And
yeah,
it was
and,
the
and he's talking in.
Fandagan Pact or something.
And you guys also, I'll say this: he's talking in hushed tones, like he's like hovering, like leaning into you all, like to get closer to you and be like, you must understand how powerful the forge is. This cannot go into the wrong hands. Yes, of course, I want to renew the Phandelver's pact and help the town, but the wrong people getting their hands on the forge could cause a war. You must understand how careful we must be with this. And I share it with you because obviously you can be trusted. You guys still came and found me after I made that deal with you. You could have easily forgotten the job and left me to my death.
You're goddamn right.
By the way, who are you? He looks at Rain.
I'm your savior.
I believe all of you are my saviors. But
Have I?
I was just asking who my savior is. Okay, he like, okay, that's odd.
Who
So he
healed
looks.
you?
I appreciate you healing
savior
me.
is? Who
That's
healed
why
you?
I want to know your name.
Oh, my name? You want know my name? My name is Rain.
He's looking straight at your eyes while you're having this conversation. He's like, "Yes, your name." Thank you,
mine?
Rain, for.
Oh, sorry, I'm hard of
Say-
hearing. Yes, Rain.
I understand. Old age is hard. I appreciate you for saving my life. He also looks towards Pete, and he's like, "And you? I don't recognize you as well. I don't believe I hired you."
Honestly, I don't really understand the whole thing you're talking about, but I'm Pete. I've just kind of trauma bonded with these folks. I'm kind of following them around. But if there's a chance to kill more goblins and creatures of the Underdark in this Wave Echo Cave, I'm down.
I finish my drink and say to Gundren, "We're the burning braziers."
Oh,
That's Braziers.
interesting.
That's right.
Oh,
Braziers.
damn it.
Braziers, huh?
I'll have another.
Gundren says, "Well, that's an interesting adventuring name. If the bra fits." And then he looks. He says, "Well, if you've been accepted by this group of adventurers, then I'm sure you're a loyal friend as well." And he looks over to Normac.
Normac, why is he talking about bras?
I'm actually up in my room looking at my brew right now.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So he says, "Well, it's well met, both of you. I appreciate everything you've done to assist these other adventurers that I hired." And like he raises his finger, he's like, "I will keep to my word. I will pay for the job. And I'll share with how about this? I'll share the splendors of the Wave Echo Cave has to offer to make up for not paying you for the job.
Hmm.
Didn't you
You're
say you
not.
were thinking about hiring us to deal with the cave as well?
I don't know. He never mentioned the cave in the beginning.
No, but he said he
You
was
mentioned the
contract,
map.
he was gonna hire us for something else.
Right.
Yeah, but
Did.
he had no intentions of sharing the splendors of the Wave Echo. So he never mentioned anything about what's in the cave. You guys kind of figured this out yourself, obviously, over time and adventuring and stuff like that. But he never told you anything about like what was in the cave or anything like that. So
So if we help you reclaim the cave, you'll repay us by giving us access to its magic and its artifacts?
aye, as long as you don't abuse it.
And who else would be helping us? Would it be just us, or would you also be talking to Sildar and his Lord's Alliance?
He goes, "Oh, Sildar's alive, because he was captured at the same time when I was."
We were able to rescue Sildar, and he's since become the town hall master of Phandalin.
Oh,
We
good
can
to
see him
know.
tomorrow and explain what happened.
Yeah, excellent. I would love to speak to him. He was a big help, and he stood his ground when we were first captured, and I just assumed he was dead and the goblins had killed him.
And if nothing else, he might be able to help you out with your fund situation.
I mean, I don't really want to borrow money from him, but yes, I will also ask him for that. You have to understand, I hired Sildar moments hours before you. So, he doesn't owe me anything.
So are you not part of his Lord's Alliance?
No, I'm not. I'm not part of his Lord's Alliance. Originally, he wasn't. Originally, he was offering help to help raise the town Phandalin and to assist finding my brothers Nundrin and Dundrin. I'm saying that because I can't remember his other name. Tharden, Nundrin and Tharden. They went ahead to the Wave Echo Cave to try and discover it, and I haven't heard from them since. So he was originally supposed to help me uncover the Wave Echo and the Wave Echo Cave and find my brothers. And in theory, also helping the town.
Okay. Well, hopefully, as we go to the cave, we can help you with your brothers as well.
I would appreciate that. Is there any questions about the Wave Echo Cave left?
Do you know what kind of resistance we might encounter?
No, I don't. And he kind of had a light bulb moment, and he just remembers. No, I don't. But I do recall now that I'm thinking about it, from my being handed from goblin to goblin to the bugbear, the name Black Spider kept coming up.
Did they mention who he was, or what he was, or how many forces he had, or anything like that?
I have no idea. They did not ever mention anything specific. Just saying, this Black Spider demands he must be paid his dues. Things of that nature. I do remember before I was knocked unconscious, the Black Spider was being represented by some drow that came by to visit the bugbear.
A drow.
A drow.
Like the one we killed?
He says, I don't... What? You killed one? I don't know. I just remember waking up in that hallway from rain.
Yeah, there was a drow that came out of a closet and surprised. I think it was Norimac, because he wasn't paying attention, and got a surprise attack on him. He was a drow, but once we neutralized the target, he turned into something that was completely different and like this spathered, like naked. being of a humanoid, had no organs or anything. It was odd.
Wow. I see. That sounds disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't awake for that.
It was.
But thank you for handling that target. He pauses with the word target. And I assume Normac is the other dwarf that was with you. The one who went upstairs?
Normac, the dwarf, yes.
Normac the dwarf. Does he go by Normac the dwarf?
Yes, he does. You should call him that.
He
I
does.
will. As a dwarf, I will say that is very odd.
Well, he's an odd man. So
Interesting. Okay, well,
when
I
he
mean,
comes down, I would highly recommend not drinking anything he gives you.
okay.
He
All
tries to pretend to be a brewmaster, but he's.
Oh, brewmaster!
He
No,
might piss in his stuff. if
no,
he's
no,
not
no,
telling
no. As a
anybody.
fellow dwarf, I must honor this. If he is brewing his own brew, I must attempt to try it.
All right, if you like piss, then you'll really.
And he looks at
enjoy it.
Nags and he's like, "You as well. You must honor the code."
Oh, I've already tried some of it,
Okay, well, we'll have another shot together.
and then I'll like show him. We'll have the bartender bring him over a round of that like moonshine.
Yeah, I'll
and
say.
be like, "You
Yeah,
can
those
try-
drinks that
try
you
to
ordered
do what they make
previously
them."
are starting to arrive. Those drinks you ordered previously are starting to arrive.
I'll push a shot toward him. Like, you should try the local moonshine they make around here. It's quite the effect.
Sounds delicious. Sorry. So as you guys start to cheer and drink. All right. So you got up to your upstairs, Normac, and you found your brew. What was you have a tool, right? It's a
Yeah, brewing supplies.
All right. So I guess it's a roll D20 with the brewing supply and proficiency. Add your proficiency.
20. Dirty 20, but
Dirty
20.
20.
total.
Okay. For all intents and purposes, it looks completely perfected. Like the drink looks exactly how you would expected it based on the ingredients you put in.
Apples that were covered in blood.
Yeah, I don't remember what
and
it was.
basic
Okay.
brewing sugars and whatever. But
So
yeah.
you expect it to taste exactly as what you put in. So do you want to try your own brew?
Absolutely.
Okay. As you take a sip, you pause for a second and you're like, just in case, and it tastes delicious. It
Love
tastes really good.
How much do I have?
You can you taste the apples. It's very strong in the apples, and you taste like the other mixing spices and herbs and things like that. But at the end, the aftertaste has like an irony taste to it. And for some reason, it makes it so much better.
All right, great. Cannibal, awesome.
All right, so what are you gonna do?
How much do I have? Like, do I have enough for a round or
How much
something?
you filled it a cauldron?
Yeah.
What were you filled?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what
All
would
right, so you have maybe like 6 drinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
fuck it. It's fine. You have plenty for everyone of your party. Everyone
I'm just
can have
thinking
one.
of how I'd carry it. I'd probably fill my 2 mugs that I have strapped to my belt.
Just a reminder, Naruk is upstairs sleeping. She's not
Okay.
there.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that. All right.
No,
so
you're good.
Nairuk is asleep.
Yeah. So I'd bring down the like 2 full mugs of. One's the dented, beat up like wooden tankard, and one's this maybe slightly dinged granite tankard.
Yeah, it's got
Mug.
like it
Goblet.
it doesn't have a chip. It doesn't have any chips
Yeah.
in it, but you can tell when
There's like
someone
a slight
opens
scratch on it.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yep.
You all see Normac come down with 2 mugs in his hand, and he's beaming.
Walk over as like confident as a dwarf could be.
Gundren looks at it
Yeah.
and says, is this the brew? Is this the homemade brew?
I call this, and I also like nod to Pete with a little bit of Pete's assistance. This is the blood orange cider.
Orange.
or
Apple?
Blood apple cider.
All right. Toblin, you see
Moonshine.
Toblin from the back of the bar go, "Hey! What are you doing? You don't bring that shit in here!"
Well,
You
can
gonna
have some
drink,
too
you
if
gonna
you
pay
want.
for it. Oh, well, in that case.
So I don't know, whatever the smallest cups are, and I just divide it up into smaller amounts, but give it to anyone that wants it.
Well, Tobin like holds his hand out over the bar. He's like, "Hey, you got enough for him?"
Yeah. I'll give it. Like I said, I'll split what I have in these 2 heaping mugs to like give everyone a shot's worth of it. We'll say.
Okay, so we'll say Toblin brings out like little wooden shot
Whatever
glasses.
they are. Yeah.
And everyone gets to try it, and it is delicious. It is very good. High notes of apple with a bit of like what's it called when in beer? Shit. What's it called? Beer is made off of hops.
Hops.
Yeah.
Hops?
It's got hops back taste, like aftertaste, but then it ends with like that irony taste. And as much as you think that tastes weird, it's really good.
So it's an IPA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
It's an apple IPA.
I do this little ritual with Mags and Gundren, just off to the side where we all like do a little toast, our own little dwarven toast, before we take our swig.
All right. What's the toast?
No, I don't know. It's a little dwarven, like a dwarven-y ritual. I'd speak dwarvish and say, the hand seeth, and all anyone else that doesn't speak dwarvish would hear me say is hand seeth.
I go hand seeth.
All right. Yeah. Gundren speaks to you in Dwarvish. He's like, a man of the religion. I appreciate it. And he takes up the mug and he cheers as well and drinks.
There we go.
Pete also goes hand seed because Pete does. I forgot actually speak Dwarvish. So
Oh.
All
Yeah,
right.
just a little homage.
Nancy.
So, Gundren,
Okay.
and Gundren also says, Normac, I was also told of, how you help these adventurers. I would like you to know that I appreciate you helping them save me.
I do have a question for you. So I'm only here because of a previous adventurer who traveled with these adventurers named Nosage.
Yes, I
he
do
was of
remember
my-
him hired, as
He
well
was
as
of my paladin company.
a gentleman by the name of Cribs. Are they somewhere in town?
Well, Nosage is dead.
technically, yes.
Just a couple feet under the dirt.
Oh. He kind of looks dismayed. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we lost a lot of good people.
I'll be
Was,
traveling with them until Nosage's accord with them is done, and you, it appears, is done.
Well, I was just telling the burning braziers.
Raiders.
Burning. Oh, well, the gentleman said braziers, so I'm sorry.
Okay. It's fine. The new name, working title.
I'll say the brazier sounds a little bit better. But I was telling him about the Wave Echo Cave and what this map entails. And he repeats and tells you everything.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. So, are you all willing to assist in reclaiming the Wave Echo Cave?
Yeah. I mean, I am. If this was
perhaps
part of
after a
Nosage's
meal and a good
endeavors-
night's sleep.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. You all deserve sleep, and if you must, I'm exhausted as well.
Do you know of an adventurer by the name of Don?
No, should I have?
Keep an eye out for.
As in a threat?
No, I have a good feeling.
Yes.
Okay, well, maybe we should get Don involved.
Tell
Is
Don
he-
I love him.
Yeah, if we see him.
All right. This gentleman
looked-
sounds like a spectacular man. Why is he not part of
he's-
your adventuring party?
He doesn't like us.
Oh,
He doesn't like anyone, really, but I got good vibes.
good to know. Well, on that note, as he starts to fold up the map, I'm gonna take my leave and go to bed.
Did you allow me to make a copy of it?
Are you gonna ask him if you allow it?
I thought I did already. No.
Oh, I don't remember you verbally asking him that. I thought you were
Oh,
just telling
okay.
me.
Well, yeah, I did. Well, when I rolled it out, I said basically the idea was that I was gonna make a copy, so I take out my parchment and I start making a copy of it, and then if he has any issues with that, whatever.
He starts to roll it up and he sees you and you will say you verbally requested and he says, all right, you can make a copy of it, but promise me you'll burn it like by the end of this job. I don't want many copies going out and it getting into the wrong hands.
I promise.
Okay. And he sits down, but he doesn't leave your side. He sits down and watches you make the copy.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I see this exchange, or was this while I was in my room?
No, this is happening now.
Can I do an insight check on Rain?
Sure. Yeah.
Like to see if at least right now he's being truthful about burning it.
Rain, are you
Yeah, what do I roll?
Do you want to roll deception?
Deception or what?
It's just deception.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Or you're telling the truth. It's up to you.
20.
So you could roll deception if you're hiding
Okay.
something.
Right. Well, I was gonna tell you the truth anyway. I didn't plan on keeping it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, you look at Rain, and Rain's genuinely just wants to make a copy.
The arm movements from earlier are making me a little sus on Rain.
Okay.
All right.
Then
So
again,
we'll
he's
say
just an old man. I don't know.
for time saving, yes, you get a copy of the map.
Okay.
Gundren rolls it up and goes to Toblin, and Toblin kind of gets him an in room. Promises Sildar will pay it, and goes to the in room. Toblin also you hear Toblin say also don't forget you owe me for those drinks that the adventurers just collected. So don't forget that. And he's like, what? And you guys all go upstairs at the end of that conversation.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
All right. All right. So long rest.
Good night, Everett.
Yes.
Oh,
God.
good lord.
You hear Normac? Yeah, you do. You hear Normac scream.
Oh, we
that.
just hear loud ass. Just
Y'all
crazy
just start
snoring.
like a freaking Brady. You start a Brady Bunch thing. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, exactly.
All you hear is me say, "God damn it!" and then you hear tumbling as Rain gets thrown out of the bed again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Perfect.
So yeah.
I don't even take my armor off. I just
Yeah, I would
face
just
down.
collapse the floor.
Yeah. You guys all take a long, hard rest that you deserved.
Like 4
You're
days go by.
exhausted. You all are extremely exhausted. So yeah, mark down on your D&D Beyond long rest.
Max
Alright.
thinks about how the days have gone and just puts mage armor on herself before she goes to bed. It's like,
No, it's not. It's not 4 days. 4 days have not passed. But we'll say yes, sure. You will put mage armor on in the morning.
Dastin.
Yeah.
No, before she goes to bed and then again in the morning. She's like, I don't want to be unprotected at night. I
Oh,
remember
okay.
having-
All right. You have like PTSD moment. Yeah. All right. So what did you say, Rain?
Before we go to bed,
Mm-hmm.
when we were all talking, I tell everybody about these 2 scrolls that I found in
Okay.
a chest, and I also divvy out 10 gold to each
So
person.
I'll say, since we have to actually determine who can read the scrolls and everything like that, we'll just say you mention it to everyone. Everyone knows about these scrolls. But the money's simple, so everyone, you divvy out the gold. So everyone, how much was it?
So 10 gold to each person.
Yeah.
Found it in a chest. How many of us? There's 6 of us, so
7.
60. Well, me
7.
plus 6.
Oh yeah.
The other. So.
The rest can go into the
What
group
was the other
fund
thing?
for all I care.
Do I need to identify the scrolls, or did we already determine that I can't do that?
You can't.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't determine.
I can't identify the scrolls, right? We have to.
Well, you could cast identify
Alright,
it,
so-
but you won't be able to. You will not be able to use them.
All right, so when I go to bed that night, I don't. So I tell everybody this, but I'll do 2 rituals before bed to find out what the 2 scrolls that they were. You had already told me that they were a scroll of revivify and a scroll of silence.
Correct. So you
So
use your
knowing that,
identify
I know
and
who to
figure
give
them
them
out.
to.
Yeah.
I'll give them to them in the morning or next whatever.
Right.
The next thing I wanted to ask you is, do I dream, and can you roll me my 2 portents, please?
You can go ahead and roll the portents. Do you not have dice?
No,
He
no.
doesn't have real
yeah.
dice.
Yeah. I always thought you had dice. You just chose not to use them. All right, yeah, I'll roll your portents because I think portents should always be physically rolled.
Okay.
All right, that's a natural 1. That's actually pretty good.
Ooh.
Yes.
Real fucking good.
And that's a 15.
Well, it's good as long as we go into combat the next day.
Good rolls, good rolls.
Just before my next long rest. So. Okay. Cool.
And
He's
then
gonna get like 4 exhaustion not sleeping, so he keeps the portents.
And
Yeah.
do I dream at all?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll tell
Oh.
you if you do.
Oh.
Yay!
And after this dream, does he wake Norimak up?
Absolutely.
So,
Immediately throw a Warhammer at him.
You get like it's almost like flashes, right? You get the entrance to the cave, which looks like to be underground.
Man, he's an idiot.
Oh, why? What happened?
Hello?
It was so traumatic. You fucking dipped.
And the whole thing is gone.
All
So you see some mountains. It seems to be like very similar to the mountains you guys were exploring before when you went up to the Old Owl Well. You suddenly see what looks to be like the valley of the mountains, and then it flashes really quickly to the entrance of the cave, which seems to be like underground. Seems to be like slightly barely lit from sunlight, so you can tell it's not exactly deep. And then suddenly you're just like rushed through it, and then suddenly you have like the face of what looks to be a dark-skinned elf, very similar to the drow you saw, and he's smiling in a like very like devious kind of way. And you see like as the picture, as his face like disappears out of the dark, he like pulls back. You see what looks to be like a black widow crawling on a web, and then your dream ends.
Ah!
Well, you're
Norvac!
not. I wouldn't say you woke up. Your dream ends. But yes, anyone will know. We have to establish everyone's done their long rest. We're done with
Okay.
that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I
So
wake
yeah,
up Normac.
I'll say
And I
you
go,
wake
"I
up
said,
maybe like around
spider?"
like you wake up briefly for I'll say like in 4 a.m.
Okay.
This is not, it's not like sunlight.
No,
Yeah.
this could be in the morning. I don't care. I just wake him up. That's all I care about. I wake him up and I yell spiders. Like I'm like standing over top of him, like really close to his face, and I'm like waking him up. I'm like, Normac.
That gorilla, and I
Spiders!
smack him in the face.
Yeah, I get hit.
Okay. You get
I'll accept 1 damage.
Nah, whatever.
no, it's no
But-
damage.
Okay.
What?
There were spiders. We're gonna see spiders. I could tell. I know. I see it. I saw it.
Okay, that's
It
nice.
will be done.
Sounds great. I roll over.
Okay. Good talk.
What the fuck do you want from him? Like hungover off my own moonshine after being exhausted.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay.
All right. So as the day begins to we'll say you guys all start to arouse around like 11 a.m. You slept in. You're pretty tired. You were pretty tired. So what do you guys want to do? Sunlight's beaming into each of your rooms.
Where do we need to go besides this cave?
We wanted, well, at least I figured that we'd at least go to Sildar in the morning and let him know that his employer was alive, and that we'd probably did a number on the like sort of hobgoblin population along the trail since we killed a good number of them in the castle, and the bugbear at least.
Did we level up?
No.
Fuck you.
I leave the room before the meteor hits Rain. Is Toblin down there at 11 or noon, whatever time?
Yeah. He's behind the bar, and you see the handmaid or the barmaid like going around.
When he
serving-
has a second, I wave him over.
Okay. He's like, hey, he comes
Say, I
over
have-
from behind the bar. What can I do for you?
I say, you remember the stuff, the hooch from last night?
The hooch. The drinks?
Yeah. The drinks I made.
Yeah.
I have a cauldron worth of it. That if you have an empty cask, I will give it to you. That you can sell at a premium price, but mainly just to save it for me and my friends here.
Okay.
And if you sell it, you can keep it, but I would like it as like a reserve for me and my adventuring troop.
So you want me to sell it and give you the
You
No?
give me what you think is fair.
Okay.
If it's a big hit, I can brew more, or if you'll allow me to, I'll just brew more of the cider brew.
He says, okay, yeah, I can make that deal. If you let me keep some of the profit, then I was going to say maybe pay me for the cask, but if you let me keep some of the profit, I have no problem supplying the cask.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool. All right. Yeah. He gives you like a medium-sized cask it's big enough that it's pretty heavy. It's like this wide.
I'd probably bring my cauldron down, like trying to carry it precariously down the stairs without spilling it.
He'll put it on the side of the bar that ends where you can walk into the bar, and he's like, whenever you're ready, you can fill it up here.
Okay, so I do all that.
Cool. So he takes it and he puts it behind and says, awesome. I'll try and advertise it whenever someone asks for something special.
You the man. If Don shows up, give him one on the house.
I am also the man, but you are too. Thank you.
I am the I am the blacksmith. I am the brewer.
I am the blacksmith. Okay. And sure, Don. Whatever. Fucking Don.
And if Bolo shows up.
All right. What else are you all doing? Who else is doing what else?
Nuruk will come down after waking up from her excursion, and she'll just find a spot and just kind of help herself to some breakfast to kind of get some more energy going. But she doesn't look as rough, but you can tell she's very sore, and she's looking okay though.
I'm
And
also
she'll
going to sit
follow
down for
the
some
party.
breakfast.
Yeah, she'll. Or I guess lunch if it's noon. She'll get whatever is available, food-wise.
Mags will also come down for some lunch and sort of filled Nyruk in on everything that happened while she was sleeping.
Okay.
About the killings.
Perfect. Thank you, Max.
So yep, you are.
Can I ask a quick question? Is
Yeah, go for it.
bonfire magical? Is the flames magical?
I guess it's technically magic damage, but because it's a spell.
The magic bonfire is a 5-foot cube.
What an interesting question. Okay.
But is
So
fire magic?
I'm pretty sure it's magical, yeah, because it's coming from a spell, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm already horrified at why he's asking this question.
So yeah, you guys asked for. You said Nyruk, you asked for breakfast and a drink, right?
Yeah, and she's gonna talk with Mags about their next beat of what they're gonna be doing today and going forward.
Okay. And Mags, and I heard Byron, you ordered a food as well and a drink.
Yes.
Okay.
Just water.
Just water?
Coffee.
Coffee. All right. So Nyruk, yours will be like 6 silver. Byron, yours will be 3 silver.
Okay,
So
no
just take that
worries.
off your character sheet. And
Mhm.
then, Max, did you order anything?
Yeah, I would probably also have gotten food and a drink.
Okay, so yours will be 6 as well.
So
So
I
you
six,
guys
got
so
food
discuss
six,
too.
six
Food
gold
and
for
coffee.
food and stuff. Is that what you
6
said?
silver, 6 silver.
6 silver. Okay.
Okay, so you guys discussing about what to do for the day. Anyone else like, buddy? What are you doing?
Walking around outside. I don't know. Just chilling.
Okay, so you're just you left the inn and you're just walking around and now around the town green again, sitting in the grass.
That's right.
Okay, he's doing.
Enjoying being out of a out of a giant
I will.
whatever fallen castle for the past however
Yeah.
long we were there.
You're enjoying the sky, enjoying the grass, and being a druid.
That's right.
So who at this point I would hand out? I would walk up once we group up. I would hand out the 2 scrolls. Who would be able to use a scroll of silence?
I believe it's an arcane, so that's
It
I
would
mean, you said I
be
can't.
a lot of classes, I think, actually.
bards, clerics, and rangers. So maybe give that to Byron, since I'm already pretty sneaky. But if we like really need to get in,
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
Byron.
Thank
Here
you,
ye
Rain.
go. Take this. Seems like something that you might be able to do. And then I have a scroll of revivify.
That's. I think that's a few people as well. That is clerics and paladins.
Alright, I'll give that to. Well, who's a cleric?
Nobody is a cleric.
Okay, I give it to Jay.
Okay. You have a
You
scroll.
put that in my pocket along with this fucking knife that I just found that's covered in blood and cheese this morning.
It's bloody cheese.
or
Like,
Pete
while-
goes up, grabs the knife, and puts some of the bloody cheese on his bread.
Yeah.
No.
Well, like while I'm
I
over
walk-
at the cask, I just root through my pocket to tip Toblin, and I find this
What-
fucking nasty ass knife that I also slept in, and I just
What
throw it on
level
the
is
floor.
the scroll?
Is
It's
he
third
still
level.
covered in blood, or is his fur
Third?
just sweet now?
Oh no, yours. Hold on. It's whatever level the spell is. I'm trying to remember what.
Oh,
it says.
okay. I'll just.
So Jay, add a scroll
is-
of revivify.
It is second level, and it is ritual if you wanted to. I'll send you the spell itself.
Jay, did you hear that?
No, what'd you say?
Add the
You get-
scroll of revivify to your inventory.
Okay, well, thank you. And then remove the knife.
No, keep the knife. You never
No,
know.
I threw it on the ground, and Pete picked it
And
up
the
and
scrolls,
used it to...
the scrolls work
butter his
exactly
bread.
like
Alright,
the scrolls work exactly like spells would, except they're not. They don't use spell slots.
Components.
Yeah, they don't require components either, and everything like that. So
Are they consumable or?
they do. They're one-time uses.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn it, man.
So I'll say Gundren comes down and joins you guys at the table. Is anyone not present at the table other than Buddy?
Buddy.
Okay. All right. So Gundren just kind of sits down, orders a drink as well. He's like, "Well, if everything's already on my tab." He looks a little furrowed about that, but
More bread on his tab.
no, don't add more. He looks at Toblin. No. He says, "Listen, all right, be serious. When do you think you're gonna go to the Wave Echo cave?"
Probably soon. I do have a question. So you have brothers who are working on you with this.
Yeah.
How come they didn't come looking for you when you disappeared?
Well, they've been murdered.
Oh,
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
How can
It
you know?
was-
Is it just because they haven't returned, or did you see the bodies?
No, I just know they were killed because the goblins and the bugbears confirmed it. They told me the black spider had killed him.
I mean, they said that, but like, did they provide any physical evidence?
Well, no, of course, but as you said, my brothers would have looked for me. And they went ahead towards the Wave Echo Cave. They would have come back. We were supposed to be doing this together.
So there's a spider guarding the cave then.
Well, he says, I don't know if it's a spider. I just know the moniker is the black spider.
DM, can I make a history check or something about the relationship between spiders and drow? Or something
Sure.
like that?
Sure.
$18?
Okay, so you So you still don't know the correlation there. But you confirm to yourself that there is no connection between a drow and a black spider. Like there's nothing that you can think of that is a connection about that, and you're sure of that. So you know it's not some kind of like drow thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do we have an idea from looking at the map last night around how long it'll take to get to the cave from Phandelver?
Yeah, you can put 2 and 2 together. It's about 15 miles away. It's not far.
If it's not far, then I think we should meet with Sildar and just let him know that you're alive, and then we can head out to the cave and get there before dark.
Gudrun like takes it as he's like ending the sip of a drink and puts it down and wipes his beard. He's like, "Yeah, no, I was already going to go and see Sildar after this."
Let's
No,
go.
then there we go.
Sildar.
Okay.
Yep. Where is Sildar again? I missed that part.
Well, you've only known him to be in the Townmaster Hall. You're not entirely sure where he is at the moment. You're gonna just check.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll say, for all intents and purposes, you guys are going to Townmaster Hall, right?
Yes.
Table question, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can I add a specific scroll, or am I just creating a scroll of Revivify and throwing it in my inventory?
I'm pretty sure you can search that item.
I can't find it. That's fine.
I just added level and then put the notes in there. Like it was like add second level or add whatever level scroll, and then I just added the notes manually.
Yeah, because you can pick spell scroll, and there's different levels of spell scrolls in your inventory, and then you can just add notes and things.
Okay. What level spell scroll is this?
Who's before? Well, yeah. Go ahead. Level spell scroll. It's the same as the spell. So Revivify's 3rd level. I think 3rd level.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say this. While you guys are before you leave, as you guys are kind of walking, before you arrive at the Townmaster Hall, as you guys are walking down with Gundren, who's proficient in history?
I believe I am. Stand by 1 second.
And who's
How do you know
other
it?
than?
I am.
Oh, never mind. Not, I'm not.
I am.
You would have a red dot if it's proficient, right? Yeah.
Hold on.
Did you hear me, Dastin?
Yeah, I heard you. Okay. I know. Hold on a second. I don't think this will apply to you, Rain. So it doesn't apply to Buddy because he's not present. It doesn't apply to Pete, and it doesn't apply to Normac. I believe. When did Rain leave? When were you absent? Like, I know you left for like a little stint. When did you come back?
I left after Nosage died.
When were you back in the game? Like, when were you playing again?
I came back for his burial.
Okay. So everything between that you missed? Physically?
I want to say yes.
Okay, so I'll say yeah, it doesn't apply to you either. So that's the only person who's proficient in history out of that with those restrictions?
No, yeah, I'm not proficient in history at all.
Yeah, it wouldn't apply to you either. Okay, all right. So never mind. So you guys are walking. You guys are just walking towards Townmaster Hall. And you guys see the town. You know, normal day to day. The smith, he's hammering on some horseshoes, and Shrine of Luck has a few occasional people kneeling down to pray. Mags, you see that the two. Did you say 2 gold pieces or silver? I can't remember.
No, I said 2 copper.
2 copper. Okay, even less. Okay. They're not there, so you assume either someone took them or sister took them into the donation collection. As you guys round about to Townmaster Hall, you walk inside. No new postings or anything like that. You see Sildar scribbling with a quill on what looks to be a notebook. Oh, so you've returned. And then, like, as you guys walk in and you kind of part ways, you see Gundren walk in, and he's like, Gundren, you're alive! He's like, it was hard, but these adventurers found me and rescued me. Sildar looks to you guys and says, I know they would. They've been doing great work here.
We killed a bugbear, and I pull out part of the liver as proof.
Sildar kind of uses, grabs like a loincloth, like something that he's been using to like dab the ink off his fingers as he's writing, and pushes it off the table of the desk, and he's like, pleasant as always.
We also killed a bunch of goblins and some hobgoblins in Cragmaw Castle that was a little bit off the trail. There are 3 hobgoblins that were left in the castle. But hopefully this will help with any of the raiding issues that have been going on.
Excellent. Sounds like you guys have been very busy. I appreciate what you've done for the town. He looks at Gundren. He's like, Gundren, you look worse for wear. Have you gotten rest? Gundren's kind of like, I just woke up. I'm still bruised and battered, but I feel loads better now that I've actually had a night's sleep without worrying about if it was going to be my last night or not. He looks over at you all and he says, Sildar, they've agreed to find and uncover Wave Echo Cave. Sildar looks at all of you and goes, really? That's amazing. I give you good, I wish good luck to you all. I mean, that sounds like a daunting task.
Well, we came to let you know what were you planning to do, so we might be out of town for a bit, but we also came to collect the bounty on those orcs that we killed as well while we were out.
Oh, okay, yeah. You killed the orcs in the mountains?
We did.
Okay, excellent.
And there should have been wasn't there a young guy or somebody out there? Didn't we see somebody?
Naruk, upon the orc thing, will pull out the sigil that was on their capes as proof.
Okay. Sildar looks at it and says, excellent. I believe, and this is table talk. I literally lost the paper that had that day's notes. I remember actually writing that down. It was 100 gold, I believe, right?
Per person.
Was that established?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember. So
I don't remember.
It was 15 gold each person.
15 gold each person. Okay. All right. I was about to be like, he's going to renege on that hard.
Like 100 platinum per person.
All right. So
we now own the town of Phandelver.
He gives you all what would be the total of 15 gold per person. So you all can add that. What was? Sorry, I was focused on that. What was the other question?
Now, I thought maybe I'm just mixing the other
There's some
shit up.
guy. I don't know which guy.
I thought we saw someone like on our way to the orc camp, and then he kind of like led us towards it, and then we sent him on his way. Did we not? Am I just like mixing up some thing that I?
Do you think like the woman and the child from that we saved earlier, or was that
no? If there wasn't, then there wasn't. That's fine. If nobody remembers, then I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't recall.
No worries.
Any of that. Sorry. But
That's what-
anyways,
and no,
so yeah, he pays you guys promptly and states it looks at Max. Yeah, I appreciate what you've done to the town, but by all means, you don't have to check in with me every time you're going to be out of town. You don't really owe us anything. We appreciate your generosity nonetheless, though. If, I will say maybe as a old adventurer and done my due diligence of exploring dungeons and such. Just make sure you're prepared. These locations can be quite deadly. And having 1 or 2 healing potions will be a nice save in the pinch.
Naruk will kind of just laugh at that and be like, "Ha, yeah, like yesterday. Thanks again, guys."
I was planning to go buy some more myself.
Was that like a sarcastic, or were you actually like genuinely thanking?
Oh no, she was genuinely thinking because she
Okay.
went down 3 times, and she knew that one of them was a healing potion. So
Sildar nods and says, "Yeah, it's good to have friends."
Yeah, I'd like to stop by the armory.
Sildar says, "Yes, I would recommend stopping by the armory. Maybe they have something good for you."
Yeah, I'd go with.
Same.
So Sildar kind of sits back down, and if there's anything else you need from me, I'll be here.
Yeah. Is there any other information you can give us on? And I also, Gundren's right there, right? He's still in the same room. Both of them. Anything else about this Wave Echo Cave?
Not more than I've told you last night. It's
And are you coming with us?
As much as I would like to, I think I might hold you back.
Okay. Does
I
he
wouldn't
give us
want
them?
you.
Well,
I wouldn't want you
Rain
to.
made a copy of the map, I guess. But
I wouldn't want you to have to worry about my protection.
okay. Okay.
All right.
You can go
So
to
what do you
the
guys do?
armory or wherever.
Okay.
Yep.
Along for the ride for prepping.
Cool. So
yeah, let's go pick up some stuff.
You guys
I know I should
arrive
hold on to
at...
a few healing potions.
Okay, so you arrive at... So who's going to the Lion Shield coaster? That's essentially the armory.
Byron.
Byron, Mags,
Normac.
and Normac. Okay.
You're going. Is this the what is this again?
The armory.
Sure, I'll go.
Okay, so you 4 go? Yeah, 4 go.
I thought Naruk was going to.
Who?
Naruk?
Okay, so
yeah,
you're 5.
yeah.
Right. Okay, so you guys go. You walk in and you see the lady again, whose name I forget because I'm a bad DM. It's really hard to remember.
You're not a
all these
bad
things. No, I'm. I don't think I am either.
Mediocre.
But I literally can't keep track of. After y'all have been in, it's been eight play game
Sessions.
game sessions. Yeah, thank you. That's the word. Sessions that you guys were in Cragmaw Castle. I've lost. I forgot about everything.
We actually started at Cragmaw Castle.
And we're still here.
What'd you say?
We actually haven't left Cragmaw Castle.
Well,
It's a
while he's
Groundhog Day
doing this,
situation.
We're buying it from Tony.
well, who has the
Hold on.
staff?
You're
of
really
Shield?
quiet, Sophia.
Oh, sorry. The proprietor's Leanne.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Yeah, it's leaning. All right, so you guys walk in, and then who I believe Buddy has the staff, right?
Yep.
Yep.
But Buddy's not there.
So she kind of leans forward on top. Yeah, no, Buddy's still sitting in the grass.
Okay.
She leans against the countertop and's like, "What can I do for you?"
I'd like to know what armory you have for sale.
Off on another adventure. Just trying to stock up.
Excellent. I have a lot of different things. What are you specifically looking for?
Light armor if I can help it, but maybe something a little thicker than what I've got.
Light armor, she says. So let's see. She says I have, some leather chest pieces. Is there anything that you're looking for more specific? Like, are you looking for something a little bit pricier? I might have some more than that.
Yeah. Perhaps something that will help me withstand a hit or two.
She says, okay. So they did just bring in some studded leather from the city, but it's a pretty penny and it doesn't come here all the time.
How much are we talking?
We're talking 50 gold pieces. I have 2.
I'll take it.
Okay. She takes your 50 gold pieces and has like one of the servant like workers in the armory like come and bring out like the leather. It's folded and it's gleaming. You can see like the studded metal that's inside the leather divots for protection. So you can go ahead and equip that. She says, might you be wanting to sell your old leather chest piece? I'd
exactly my
happily
next
take it off
question.
here. Okay.
Two silver.
I'll buy it off you for 5 gold.
Fair enough.
Okay. So she takes the 5 gold. I mean, she gives you the 5 gold and takes the leather armor. Looks at all of the others and says, anyone else?
Nuruk will step up and she'll say, anything in medium armor? Mine's going to been put through the works here recently.
So what are you currently wearing?
That's what I was trying to look up actually.
I should probably pull it up here.
What inventory equipment?
Yeah, it just says I have a set of common clothes adventuring gear.
Oh,
You might not be wearing them
because you're barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
As a barbarian, I thought you don't want to wear armor.
You can. You could function as a barbarian with armor.
There's actually, I think if you get a certain amount of armor, it starts to a certain amount of like. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember that you can actually raise your AC higher than what the barbarian buff or bonus can do. But anyway,
It needs to be pretty good armor though.
Yeah. She says, yeah, I have some chainmail.
Can I take a look at it?
I'm sorry?
I punch my chest when I hear her say that. Because that's what I'm wearing.
She nods. I'd like to look into that. How much is it running for?
Chainmail is going to cost you. Chainmail is going to cost you about 60 gold pieces.
Maybe my next time coming in here. Do you have any healing potion? Well, if you're equipping right now, if anyone else wants to step up.
How short are you?
She looks through her coin purse.
And I'll say this over the table, Byron. So studded leather gives you a 12 AC. Okay. Plus to 12 AC.
I step up. I go. Do you have any spell books or anything for a wizard?
She kind of squints a little bit, like, no, I'm sorry, this is not the place
for that.
16? We don't have anything for that.
You winked at me?
She kind of winces,
I'll give you 16 gold if you want it, but it's heavy armor.
Well, what do you have?
I have simple weapons.
Simple weapons?
Yep. Maybe an occasional martial weapon that came in from the city.
Martial weapon. What is that?
She kind of it's basically a stronger. They're crafted better than the simple weapons.
Okay.
So, Nyruk, I'm sorry. What were you doing?
She was telling Normac. She was gonna say, "Nah, I appreciate it, Normac, but I think I'll see what I can pick up. Maybe, heck, maybe I can just take it off some bloke or something in the gate. I don't know."
Probably could have gotten Byron's armor that he just gave up.
Well, no, I'm kind of big. No offense.
Yeah, I don't know that
it's all relatively magical, right? It form fits, you know. You'd be fine. So your common clothes stick out a little.
So you are
Mm.
buying the chamber?
Covers the important bits.
No, she's gonna pass on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and she looks over at Rain and says, so yeah, those are the weapons I have. Are you interested?
I already left.
Oh. She like, okay.
I didn't even say bye. I just walked out.
He's-
Yeah, that's what she's like, okay.
He's
Magu-
our special.
Do you have any healing potions here?
No, I don't have healing potions. You might want to check.
My buddy.
She pauses for a second. It's like, I know I sold you some last time, but I'm all out. You might want to check with Barthens. He might have some.
Okay. Max will go up and say, "Don't mind our friend," and point to where Rain walked off. So do you have anything else to make you stronger in battle? Any like items or perhaps magical weapons?
No, we're not. I'll just say over the table. I'm not giving out any magical weapons anymore through purchase. You don't know what you might find in the caves, but.
Can she enchant my basic weapons to be magical for like 5 gold?
Season enchant what? What? No,
No,
this is a
I'm-
place of. I only sell things. If you want that kind of work, you need to go to Neverwinter.
That's not
Well,
a bad
then-
idea.
All right, let's go to Neverwinter.
Suddenly, a meteor comes right on top of
They
the
did.
castle.
They
Well,
did
the
say to
Neverwinter
be
and then the
ready
shockwave wipes
before
out
we
Phandalin.
enter the cave.
Yeah, can we just do this at like level 10?
Yeah, sure.
The campaign can't end if we don't go
You
in
just
here.
farm. You just farm pigs in the woods.
There it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice.
All right. So seriously, so she looks at Mags and she says, no, don't worry about your friend. I'm not even offended anymore after like the countless times you guys come in here. I can tell you guys are a very odd group, so it's not a big deal. As long as you're selling and purchasing, we're happy.
I walk off to make sure Rain's not like just wandering around.
Okay, no.
Like,
sorry.
See if she has some rope.
She says, I do. I do have
Rope,
rope.
yeah.
I know me
Yeah,
and
she's
Barthens
done.
have rope, and I'll say I sell it cheaper.
Get
Well,
some
we're already
rope.
here.
I'm still going after Rain.
And speaking of our strange group, we finally picked a name. We're now the Burning Braziers.
Brazier.
Oh.
No, wait, you had it right.
Yeah, you're gone.
And
You're
then
gone.
I'm
Your
gone.
Normac is
No,
gone.
I'm still yelling, but yeah. Okay.
Burning Braziers?
Braziers.
All right. Good
The
to
burning
know.
bracers.
He just yells Braziers across
Rain,
the...
you're gone too. All right. So she says, to answer your question though, I can't enchant you anything. I'm sorry. That's just not, no. But we have weapons. We have armor. And the rope, I do have. All right. I have simple rope, hempen rope, okay, which is gonna obviously be a little bit cheaper than silk rope, which is a lot stronger. A little bit more expensive.
Well, I'm okay on rope. I don't know if anyone else needs any, but I'm okay. And I think
Alright.
we've fought.
I do
what we
believe
can.
your dwarven friend just screamed as he left, "Get rope." So
Daruk will just say, "Okay, I'll take the." You said it was
He can
hempen
get
rope.
his own fucking rope.
we do have hempen rope.
Okay, well, we're gonna go into like the caves. So would that hold up to like any moisture or sharp objects or anything like that?
I mean, it's rope.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
it.
I'll take it.
I
She
mean, I
like
think I
pauses and
have
say,
some-
"Okay." She's like, 3 gold.
Guys, over the
But-
table, this is literally to make a baby harness for Rain. Literally what this is.
I also do have rope myself, so.
Well, and I think I used a lot or all of mine when I
You
remember I was
used all
trying
of
to
yours when you
fucking
tied.
tie up the,
Yeah, you tied. You
bu-
tied somebody up. Yeah. So yours is
the
done.
hobgoblins. that were
Okay,
sleeping.
so she looks at the barbarian. 3 gold for the rope. Sounds good.
She's going to be like 3 gold for rope. Nah.
No, I'm telling you,
No.
Barthens is more expensive.
What about like 60
Imagine that
silver?
for-
It's like rope. Like what's that's
60
so expensive.
silver. Okay, are you like trying to persuade her?
No, Max.
she's-
Max
she's
is just gonna
Okay, if Max is doing something, I'll let Max do something.
be like,
What are
"We
you
have
doing,
rope."
Max? You have rope?
Max
Okay.
is just gonna be nudging Nyrick. It's like, it's all right. I've got rope.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. You
I
sure?
think so.
Okay, all right, 1 gold.
I mean, I said 60 silver. I'd do that, but no, like, not
Okay.
one, not for rope.
All right.
That.
Good luck with Barthens then.
Maybe is he the one that has healing potions?
He might. I'll say he might actually have healing
Low
potions.
blow.
I would sell them if I did because they're a great sell, but you bought all of mine out.
Yeah. All right. Till next time.
All right. Thanks for your business.
Good to see you again, Leanne. Hopefully we'll see you again.
Yeah. Get out of my store.
We head out to Barthen's.
Cool.
Yep.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass. If you,
No, I got
I'll
an
just,
open spell slot. I'm
just gonna say over the play. If y'all remember, y'all offended her pretty bad in the very beginning when you first met her. So.
No, Max had a good relationship.
I didn't offend.
We brought her back her
shit.
stuff.
Rain was in the room. Rain was in. You had Rain in there with you.
No, I thought it was just Cribs and Mags that first time.
No, Rain. I thought Rain offended that like mining.
That is
chick.
her. That is her.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Clearly.
That
All
makes
right.
sense.
That's when
So-
No Times was still alive.
So you guys, okay,
Those
for
were
all
the
intents and
days.
purposes, you guys pass. You see in the town green, the grassy area to the left. You see Buddy just flocking around, petting butterflies, like just doing druid things. And you guys go to Barthen's, and the dwarf welcomes you guys.
Well, I'm gonna go over to Buddy though. I let them know if there's any cool mugs, grab one and I'll pay back. Just to whoever's gonna.
You're gonna go to Buddy, who's in the grass.
Mhm.
Okay, Buddy. What do you say to that?
I'm gonna say, hey, Buddy.
Oh, I'll also say it is 10 o'clock. So does anyone need to go?
I do. There it
I'll
is.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say no matter what, I will say since it's 10 o'clock, I don't want to start the wave. Okay, if you
No,
think
no,
the-
no. We're gonna right now. Start it.
if you
Roll
think the
initiative.
castle was long.
Time skip.
All right, so Now you got time for finishing Barthen's provisions, like the
Yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. So sorry, Buddy. What were you gonna say?
Oh, buddy, it'll just be like, hey, what's up? Just like really chill, mellow, just relaxing out on the grass.
We can do our little thing because it's just role play stuff. But I wanted to visit. I go up to Buddy, say, what do you know about apple trees?
Me?
And
That's what,
Yeah, you.
what do you want to know about apple trees?
I want to find the best apples in. Oh shit! What was that guy's name?
Well, I think around here, there is that guy that's the apple orchard. It's
Yeah,
probably the
I
best
know, I was
apples
trying-
around here.
I have his name written down somewhere. But anyway, that guy. I want to go there and buy some apples, and I was hoping you could maybe help me pick out the best ones.
Sure, we could do that.
I don't remember his name. I have it written down when I was looking at my other notes. I saw it.
His name is Darren.
Darren, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
So that's what
Okay.
we're gonna
Darren
do.
and Don.
That's what we're gonna do. But for time reasons, we don't have to go through all that.
Right.
Darren,
We'll just
Don,
say
and
you guys.
Tony.
So we'll just say. No,
I
that's
just
not
wanted
how it
me
works.
and Buddy to have a little moment.
Right, you guys are going towards the Addermath orchards. Okay, so you guys
Yeah.
arise in the Barthens. The Barthens, the dwarf kind of. He leans forward a little bit, and recognizes you guys, and be like, "Is that dwarf here?" No, or not the dwarf. It was a halfling. That halfling here. Is he still with you guys? Because I'm not gonna do business with you with him.
Who's the halfling?
No, he's
I don't
not
ever
with us
remember a
anymore.
halfling.
Yeah, who are you talking about?
Do you remember? Do you remember
The
what
buddy.
Cribs
Oh, cribs.
tried
Yeah.
tried to sell the dwarven thing he stole? You don't remember that?
I don't.
Okay. Anyways, so you guys say he's not there. We'll just skip over that part.
He died.
Good.
Do we get a discount?
Oh, you
And
fuck.
Max
I
is
don't-
just gonna give him the biggest stink eye.
I don't have ill feelings for him dying. He stole from my kind. I don't care.
He was a
So
good
what-
friend. He didn't deserve it. But we came to you because we heard you might have healing potions. Do you?
It's possible. What type of healing potions are you looking for?
The kind that heal you.
He looks at you. He's like, "No, dumbass. What level?"
Well, how many and what levels?
So I don't have like superior supreme. I mean, this is Phandalin. We don't have that many things. But I have one single greater healing potion, and I have two normal healing potions. They're gonna
And
cost
what
you
are the
though.
prices for those?
So the greater, actually, I have to look that one up because I had it here, and then I lost it. So he says the regular healing potions are going to cost you 50 gold pieces each.
And how much is the greater?
He's looking it up. Sorry, hold on. I had it here.
He's looking it up.
He's looking it up.
50
Ledger.
gold pieces. Paid that for armor.
we
Healing
paid
potions
for
are very rare.
more.
They're not that like. Hold on.
I mean, that's what we paid before.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
London
Don't
Cove.
look. You can't compare prices with what you've seen in video games. Just because in Skyrim you have 8,000 healing potions because you never use them.
So he takes the
Look,
greater healing
Normac,
potion.
I don't
you
know
can
what a
take-
video game is, but where I come from, healing potions
He
do
takes
not
out the
cost
greater
50.
healing potion and he puts it on the counter, and you can see it's a bigger and it's a more ornate bottle. He says 150 gold pieces. I can guarantee you, nobody else in town has this.
Mags is just gonna, when she hears the price, she's just gonna like slowly push the potion back toward him. I don't know if we can afford that.
No
She'll
problem.
look around for the
And he
companions.
takes the greater healing potion. He puts it back down underneath the countertop. Anything else I can help you with? Oh, I have some more rope that came in.
I'll take one of the normal healing potions.
That's such a random fucking segue. Coming for you like, but by the way, I got some rope.
How much is your rope?
Rope comes in a lot. He says it's so what kind of rope? You want the hempen or the
Hemp rope.
silk? Hemp rope? All right. That's 5 gold pieces.
Naruk,
Never mind, sir.
when Mags mentions getting the normal healing potion, she's gonna say, "Well, where we're about to go, we're gonna be coming across some stuff. How about this? You give us a discount on that healing potion, and we'll sell you what we have back from our mission. How about that?"
Exclusive to me?
Mm-hmm.
Get first dibs.
Yep. But we gotta
Interesting.
survive, right?
Roll a
So-
right. He's thinking about a lot of things here. Roll a persuasion. I will say you have a high DC because he already doesn't really like you guys.
Can I assist in persuasion? I am
You-
proficient.
How would you assist? I want to actually hear
I'm gonna
this.
play him a song
Oh.
on my lute.
Okay. Well, sure. That's an interesting moment. Okay, so yeah, you guys they're talking and buttering, and you just pull out what?
Just pull out a lute and play a soft melody.
Okay, he looks at you.
Ease his racing mind.
He's like, all right, well, this isn't really the time or the place to be playing music in my shop, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Everywhere needs music.
This is very odd, but yeah, sure. Naru, go ahead and roll again for an advantage.
Okay.
You better come up with a
Please, guys.
Bartran's
God.
tune.
He says, I'm doing actually pretty well. I don't actually need to make this deal, so I'm selling these potions at the price of 50, nothing less.
How
Naruk
much?
looks
All right,
at Mags
so
and kind of shrugs. Sorry, tried.
How about 2 for 90?
2 for 90. I would say if she didn't roll such a low persuasion, it would probably be yes. So no. That persuasion.
Well, I hear there's some
quite
mighty
low.
fine treasure in that cave. Too bad you won't get your hands on a bit of it.
Yeah, too
How
bad
much
you
was
might
the
not.
grader?
He says, too bad you might not make
Sorry.
it alive without the healing potions.
You're not the only lump in town with healing potions. And if not in this town, in another town.
All right, sir. Well, have a nice day. And he's done business
When
with
the
you.
world gets in my face, I say.
All right, so we'll call it there. It's 10:13, so I know
How,
she's
mu-
gotta
how
go.
much?
So
How much of the greater healing potion?
150. It's
I
just
know
one.
I don't know that as a character yet.
Yeah, but yeah. So all right, guys, awesome session. Nice finishing Cragmaw. Killing the bugbear was very anticlimactic, and I'm pissed about that,
Yeah.
Pete.
That was a good time.
But yeah, awesome session. So I know next Thursday is a no-go for me. But I will make sure to actually post in the
Like you mean next week?
right. Actually, so we'll end the stream. Everyone say bye.
Okay,
Bye.